YouTube! What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on early waiver wire targets, guys. And I'm going to go through 5 guys at each position, at the quarterback position, the running back position, wide receiver position, and tight end. And if you watch the whole video, guys, I got a couple bonus guys for you at some of these positions. So make sure you watch the whole video. So with no further ado, guys, I'm going to start with the quarterbacks that you should be picking up off the waivers for week 5, guys. Yes, for week 5. Okay, so let's begin. The first quarterback, guys, that you should be picking up if you need a quarterback, and this is no guys like I'm saying these are you have to pick these guys up, but these are guys that you can find on the waiver wires, right? And some of these guys, if they not on your waivers or you got better guys on your waivers, then hit me up in the comment section and tell me, say, TD, I got better guy. What about this guy? And I can help you. So the first quarterback is Teddy Bridgewater, guys. Yes, Teddy Bridgewater. And the reason why I like Teddy Bridgewater as a pickup guy, as a streamable quarterback, is because of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. No, Teddy Bridgewater doesn't have a big arm. No, he's not running around trying to make plays like Pat Mahomes. He don't need to. He got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. And I believe Tyreek is a force multiplier where you get him quarterbacks that don't have big arms, but they accurate. He's even better with those quarterbacks. That's why Tua was playing great. And I told everybody that. I was the only one in the fantasy football community talking about I didn't care nothing that Tua was going to be good because of Tyreek. I didn't care nothing about Tua. I wasn't watching nothing on Tua to tell me he was going to be good. It was all about Tyreek. And I knew what Jalen Waddle was as a second-tier type receiver, right? Or the second wide receiver on this team. So, guys, that's why I'm talking about Teddy Bridgewater. He got Tyreek Hill as a weapon. He got Jalen Waddle. He got Mike McDaniels as a great offensive coordinator. So he's going to be fine until Tua come back. And who knows when Tua come back because their hit was, So let's move on, guys. The next guy is Cooper Rush, guys, and I feel like Cooper Rush has got one of the safe floors. Yeah, Dak can come back, and Dak is coming back, but it's a quarterback controversy in Dallas. I'm a Dallas fan, and Jerry's not playing. Jerry's serious, guys. That's why people call Jerry crazy before he bought the Cowboys. Jerry don't give a damn about none of that type of stuff, guys. It takes a special guy to be a billionaire. You can't care what people think. And Jerry don't care. He don't care nothing about paying Dak no 60 million, no 40, 50 million. He care about winning him a Super Bowl before he die. And I said what I said. It's the truth. He care about winning a Super Bowl before he die. So if Cooper Rush go undefeated, I'm sorry, guys. I could be wrong. Dak's going to be in trouble. As far as he's going to have to wait till Cooper Rush lose a game and then they'll put him back in there. Because they're going to keep saying, nope, let your thumb heal. Dak's going to be like, I'm fine. He's going to go to the media just to go against Jerry. I'm fine. They don't want me to play. Jerry's going to say it's still his thumb and getting healthy. But he's going to tell the media because him and Jerry do not like each other. I'm going to go ahead and, if y'all don't know that, you should know it now. They do not like each other. So it is what it is. So let's move on, guys. The next guy is Davis Mills. And I've been talking about Davis Mills all year. If you need to stream a quarterback, you pick this guy up. Guys, he's young, but he has a really good team. I think Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins and Damian Pierce and Evan Jordan, I think these are some good talented guys. It's not guys I'm just, it's Davis Mills, throw him out there. No, I'm playing him over Brian Hoyers and stuff like that, right? Davis Mills is a good quarterback, guys, for streaming. So I would have Davis Mills on my team, guys. So let's move on. The next guy, guys, is Jared Goff. Yes, guys, Jared Goff. And listen, I've been high on Jared Goff. Jared Goff, look, guys, go through my catalog. I did a video where I talked about deep sleeper quarterbacks. And y'all laughed at me. You say, TD, can you give us a video that we want? That's what y'all said. And it's fine. I get it. I'm not knocking because y'all are the customers. So you get to ask for what you want. I get it. But if you come in there and you switching your order, right? If somebody come into a restaurant and they want a steak, then I put the steak out there, then they want a chicken. Then I put the chicken out there, then they want something sweet. I'm going to be like, look, bro, we're not going to keep changing our orders. We don't mind if we cook a steak and you don't like it. But if you sit around being disingenuous after we ask you to make sure you won't, if that's what you want and you still keep asking for something new, you don't have to come back here. And I'm not saying I don't want y'all to come back here, but I'm saying, come on, guys. I told you I did Jared Goff, Daniel Jones. It was Jared Goff, Daniel Jones, and Davis Mills. And those quarterbacks doing better than a lot of quarterbacks that people drafted early. Like Russell Wilson. I'm not saying Russell Wilson, but I just don't want no Russell Wilson because there's other guys that's going to play up to his standard that you would think that Russell be playing above and beyond that, but he's not. I'm not saying he sucks. It's just other quarterbacks like Jared Goff that is playing really good. So, guys, I love Jared Goff. He got Amon St. Brown. He got We got DeAndre Swift. We got a good coach. And he played this week without his weapons and still went bonkers. So now, Jared Goff, you are a top 12 starter. Yes, you are a top 12. So for now on, guys, you just got to roll him out there. He's a top 12 quarterback. All right, guys, let's move on. The next quarterback, guys, is Kenny Pickett from the Steelers, guys. Yes, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the reason why I'm high on Kenny Pickett is, guys, all them weapons that we don't know who's going to hit, majority of them going to hit. Pat, still, I think he'll be hyper targeted. I don't know if he get a lot of touchdown upside, but guys like Claypool's going to boom. So if you think Claypool, you hear that name on this video and you want to go pick him up, go do it. Or you want to go trade for him, buy low on him real quick. I'm telling you, I love Claypool. George Pickens about to go bonkers. Najee, that's a buy low opportunity. I ain't did that video yet, but it's coming. Najee is a buy low. And I want to give a shout out to my homie, Sean Bonds. And he was like, TD, man, I want to trade. He kept hitting me with trades about Najee. And I'm like, no, bro, he got it. He was like, bro, I'm going to ride with the wheels fall off, bro. And I believe that was the right move because I was always banking on Kenny Pickett. Guys, Kenny Pickett, he's got a lot of moxie. He can, he's going to throw the ball deep. And if he got a weapon that he think can out-jump you, he going to get it to you. He ain't looking for no perfect setup like Mitchell Trubisky. And I'm not trying to kill Mitchell Trubisky in this video because I'm not an NFL quarterback. And I'm not about to talk shit about an NFL quarterback. But you are good at your job or you ain't, right? And I think he's fair, but he's not a Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett has potential out the roof. So, guys, I feel like Kenny Pickett, get ready to pick him up. This guy's going to be really nice for him. I'm telling you, it's going to be really nice. All right, my last but not least, guys, is Ryan Tannehill. And listen, if you want to stream from week to week, that's good. I think Malik Willis is eventually going to take this job. But right now, Ryan Tannehill is serviceable, so that's what he is, guys. He's a safe floor quarterback. Other than that, I don't really have a lot to say about Ryan Tannehill because his potential is not all that anymore, right? He just is what he is. He's a play action quarterback and get the ball out. That's what he is. He can find the open guy. He's not gonna do anything extra like no Justin Herbert or no Pat Mahomes. That's not the quarterback he is, and they're not asking him to be that. So I wouldn't pick this guy up to keep him for the rest of the year because I believe Malik Willis is coming to take this spot. So let's move on, guys. Let's move on to my running backs. Yes, guys, the best part. I know y'all really enjoyed the running backs. And the first running back that you should be picking up is Tyler Algier. Yes, and that was one of my favorite running backs coming out of the draft. Not saying he was going to boom, but I was like, okay, this guy's big. I know teams need big running backs. I like them. And now Cordell Patterson is injured. So is it just going to be Tyler? Is it just going to be Tyler Algier, or could it be Caleb Huntley? That's another guy on this list. These are guys on the same team. Both of these guys were doing decent. I think Tyler Algier is going to get most of the carries. And Huntley will come in here and there just to be a spell and keep him from getting ran into the ground. So I like Tyler Algier as my #1 pickup off the running backs. And I like Caleb Huntley just for a long shot, kind of like a Craig Reynolds play, right? He might not get a lot of carries, but he's still decent, right? So I just want to mention those two guys. Let's move on. My third guy is Mike Boone from the Denver Broncos. Javonte, you went down with a knee injury. I feel bad about that. But guys, it is what it is. We know how running backs are volatile. I'm not telling you, oh, I knew this. This is not what this is. I never say that. I just don't complain about injuries. That's all zero RB was. It wasn't like, yeah, the running back's going to go down. I'm praying they're going to go down. Guess he went down. He's hurt. I'm not doing it. That's what people would tell you. I'm not doing it. I just know that anybody can go down. And when wide receivers and quarterbacks go down, it's a little difference. It's a little difference, but running backs, it is what it is. Any level, running backs go down, guys. So Mike Boone will be getting a lot of carries. I'm not saying he's going to get as much as Melvin Gordon did when Javonte was healthy, but he still should see a nice role, right? I think Melvin Gordon should get 70% of these carries, 65, 70. The dude should get be 25 or 30% as far as carries that he's going to get, right? Mike Boone. So, guys, if you want to pick up Mike Boone as a flex play because you're short on running backs, he's definitely a guy that I'm not going to leave on the waiver wire. You don't leave him because Melvin Gordon is older. So, he could have a game or two where he got it by himself, right? But they don't want to do that. So, but this guy's still a good waiver wire pickup. All right, let's move on, guys. The next guy is Kenneth Gainwell. Just got to roll him, stash him. He's kind of a stash. I didn't want to wait. I think he's a waiver wire pickup, so I didn't want to just wait for a stash video. But Kenneth Gainwell always going to have touchdown upside. I mean, guys, this musical chair is back here. Other than Miles Sanders, you can't really trust anybody else. So I will tell you that. But just picking up Kenneth Gainwell in case something happened to Miles Sanders, and you know Boston Scott is out right now. So if something happened to Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell will be serviceable. That's all. That's why I'm talking about him. All right, guys, let's move on. The next guy, he looked good. I don't think Colin can hound all that, but it's Eno Benjamin. Yes, guys, Eno Benjamin. Eno Benjamin is really good running between the tackles. He runs hard. He's going to have to do that because James Conner can't handle a bunch of workload the whole season. So I think Eno Benjamin would be a good spell for Conner, and I think he's startable. I really do. I think Eno's going to start getting more opportunities, especially if anything happened to Conner. Guys, and I got 2 bonus guys for you. The first one is Raheem Mostert. I've been liking him, but he ain't been getting a touchdown upside, so I ain't been talking a lot about him. But I always liked him over Chase because Chase is not a great goal line back, if you ask me. So guys, but pick up Raheem Mostert. This team, even though Teddy Bridgewater's there, they still gonna be decent. They still gonna be scoring touchdowns, so they still gonna have a good running lane. So pick up Raheem Mostert. Last but not least, guys, for the running back is Nyheim Hines. Jonathan Taylor got an ankle injury. Now Nyheim is not Jonathan Taylor, but he's gonna catch more passes and be used in the run game here and there. So they need something to get guys out in space because their running game is not that great right now. So maybe as Jonathan Taylor gets healthy, he misses a week, maybe 2 weeks, they can get Nyheim Hines out in space and try to see if they can get this run game going. So, guys, I like Nyheim Hines. Pick him up. I think you just roll him out there as a RB2. Especially if Jonathan Taylor. If Jonathan Taylor plays kind of and he's just iffy, then maybe you hold off on Nyheim. But if Jonathan Taylor doesn't play, you roll Nyheim out there all day. All right, guys, let's move on to my tight end spot. And I'm going to try to get through this because I don't want this video to be super long. So my tight ends, guys, the first tight end is Taysom Hill. You know what he is, guys. He's not a guy that you just roll out every week and call it. But if Alvin Kamara is out and they got a backup quarterback in there, I'm playing Taysom. That's why I played Taysom in a couple leagues this week because they had a backup quarterback with Andy Dalton and Alvin Kamara was out. So play Taysom Hill. Next, guys, is Will Dissly from the Seattle Seahawks. Geno is willing and dealing. He's not the best quarterback in the league, but he's doing really good. And I told y'all how Pete Carroll developed people. But all of you wanted to talk about Pete Carroll suck because you want him to play like all the top offenses. But that's why he beat them. Because he know that's weak. Like if you want to run around and throw around the yard all the time, good, hard-nosed, tough teams will beat you. It is what it is. So Will Dissly, guys, pick up Seattle he's a tight end. I think they're using him. They're not using him over like using Noah Fant. They're using Will Dissly. So I think Will Dissly is a streamable tight end. Next, guys, is Kyle Granson from the Indianapolis Colts. I'm telling you, I'm not talking about Mo Alec Cox. Mo Alec Cox is not on this video. I think he's fine, but I'm not going to say he's the guy to pick up. I think Kyle Granson is the guy. So you go pick up Kyle Granson. Is he more for stash? Maybe. But it's tight end, guys. If you just want to roll somebody out there, you can roll Kyle Granson out there. I don't think that's a bad move at the tight end spot. You don't do that at other spots, but at tight end, you can get a little cute. All right, guys. Next is Jody Fortson from the Kansas City Chiefs. And again, yeah, they got Travis Kelce, but Jody is a big, tall, phenom type dude, like with athletic ability, right? Not saying he's like, on Travis Kelce level, but his athletic ability is even better than Kelce's. So I think if anything happened to Kelce, you got Fortson. Not saying he's going to get that type of work, but he'll be serviceable. And even when Travis Kelce's there, they're going to try to find opportunities for him to get out in space and stuff. So pick up Jody Fortson from the Kansas City Chiefs if you need a tight end. And guys, my tight end, my waivers are deep because I was playing 12-team league. So if you got a question about a 10-team league, just hit me up and let me know. Next, guys, is, let me see if I can say this name, Chikoziem Okonoa from the Tennessee Titans. Austin Hooper ain't really getting to work. It's this Chikoziem Okonoa is getting to work. So pick this guy up, and guys, I think he could be serviceable for you. If Austin Hooper don't do nothing, they'll phase him out and let just the guy come in there. Because they got a good run game, so all they need is a good tight end that's decent. Athletic ability. He can get open in this offense because everybody's trying to come down and stop Derrick Henry. All right, guys. And guys, I don't have Njoku on this because Njoku should not be on your waivers. Njoku is a beast. I told everybody about Njoku this year. People kill me because the first week he did it. I don't care about duds. If you play volatile like that, guys, you're going to it's like life. If you get mad about every little single thing, you're going to let life toss you around. If you drop a play every time he play bad, you're going to lose. It is what it is. But remember, it's not always a skin of cat, so you can win different ways. But I'm not dropping guys if I believe they're going to get the targets and they part of this offense. All right, let's get on to my wide receivers, guys. My first wide receiver that you should be starting, guys, or not starting, but just picking up off the waiver wires for week 5, guys, is Alec Pierce. Yes, Alec Pierce from the Colts, guys. And listen, they need another second receiver. Michael Pittman ain't really getting it all the way done. They need somebody to come in. Paris Campbell's not the guy. Alec Pierce all day. Pick him up. They're my number 1 waiver wire pickup for the wide receivers, guys. I like him. Big playability. Alec Pierce is going to be special. Trust me. All right, next, guys, is Nelson. Listen, guys. If you need a wide receiver, you don't know what to do. You're like, damn, who can I play at this spot? It's a bye coming up. Nelson Aguilar is a guy to play. Listen, they got to get the ball deep, so he's going to get some targets. If it's gonna hit every week, no, it's not gonna hit every week. But it's still better than nothing. It's still got a guy that's got good draft capital. Also, he's getting the bag, so they want to get him bought. They don't want to pay him 15, 12 million, and he ain't even doing nothing, right? So this guy's gonna get some work. He's gonna get some targets. Pick up next, and I'll go from New England Patriots if you need a wide receiver. Next is KJ Hamlin, and look, this is like an MVS play, right? Like from the Green Bay Packers when they would play MVS and he would hit on one deep play. That's what KJ Hamlin is. He's just a deep play guy. So KJ Hamlin, guys, just pick him up for a deep play. And if you got on a bye, you would love to play this guy because he could go for 50 or 60 yards. And then if anybody get hurt like Jody or Cortland, he's gonna come in. So let's move on. The next wide receiver is Sky Moore. Guys, he's moving up. By the end of the season, this guy probably be getting some work. But right now, they just don't trust him. Remember, they didn't trust Amon-Ra St. Brown in Detroit early. So if they didn't trust Amon-Ra St. Brown, I don't expect a lot of teams to trust their rookies because Amon-Ra was a monster. So if you don't know what Sky Moore, which Andy Reid is a good coach and I trust him, but Sky Moore eventually was going to take over this role. They just want to make sure he's ready or squeeze MVS and Juju, make sure they going to do what they going to do. If they're not going to do it, they're going to move on and let Sky Moore come in there. So I like to pick up Sky Moore off the waivers. I'm not going to wait we're going to give Sky Moore 15 targets. Now everybody bidding on him, right? No, I want you to go ahead and have him on your team. So you can call it a stash, waiver wire stash, kind of the same thing. All right, last but not least, last person, guys, is Jamal Agnew as a wide receiver. Now, listen, I know it's a lot of mouths to feed, but I always thought Jamal Agnew was very athletic. He's the last guy because I actually trust Christian Kirk and Marvin Jones and a lot of these other guys before him. But it's Jamal Agnew. He had some big plays last year, so I got to mention him. I can't act like, oh, that's just a one-play, big play. I'm not worried about that. No, this guy could start getting some work. Trevor Lawrence is learning. Maybe Jamal Agnew is a mismatch for people. So I just want y'all to have him before he hits, actually, right? So this is not, oh, I got to go get Jamal Agnew. This is not what it is. If you don't like Jamal Agnew, that's fine. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports. Make sure you go pick up these players for Week 5, guys. These are Week 5 waiver wire ads. Peace!